Thinking about taking your next vacation in Thailand? Watch this video to learn the best time to travel to Thailand, what you need to know. Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel, Curly World Travel. I'm Carolina and I curate custom trips for curls around the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about travel tips and advice for the curly-haired traveler. Now, Thailand has been the subject of my channel for the past couple of videos. I think that Thailand is such an amazing place to visit. It's very affordable, the food is delicious, the culture is amazing, and there are some really cool things you can see and do in Thailand. And we've already talked about things to do and not to do in Thailand in two of my previous videos. So if you missed those, don't forget to go back and watch them after the end of this video. Today, we are going to talk about the best times to travel to Thailand. So like this video if you are ready to get started. Thailand is a very tropical country that is influenced by seasonal monsoon winds. There are 3 distinct seasons you need to know. So March to around mid-May is their hot season. Mid-May to October is their rainy season, and November to February is considered their dry season. Now, in the inland areas and like the northern side of Thailand, you will experience cooler weather, but like the coastal areas, it'll be a little bit hot, but just not as hot. Although these 3 distinct seasons are pretty much the rule of thumb when traveling to Thailand, I would say that each part of Thailand, of course, is going to have its own weather. So if you plan to go to Bangkok and the areas around there like Pattaya, it's going to be hot all year round. But I would say the best time to travel there is between mid-November and mid-February when the humidity and heat is at its lowest. No matter what, it's going to be hot and humid, but at least the humidity is not as intense as it is during the monsoon season. Now, when it comes to those curls, I personally love using WeDad advanced climate control products in my hair. For my hair type, it doesn't 100% eliminate the frizz. I think that's nearly impossible for me, honestly, but it does a pretty good job of maintaining some control. So I'm still going to look like Simba at the end of the day, but not as crazy. Let me know in the comments what products you use to battle humidity and frizz. But either way, y'all, your hair is still going to be beautiful because it's still going to be like super hydrated because of the humidity. So don't worry too much about those curls or how your hair looks when you go. Now, in Thailand's peninsular part, of course, the weather is going to be slightly different because it's the piece of Thailand that's pretty much surrounded by water. Now, on the east coast of that peninsula, where places like Koh Samui is, you're going to find that it rains a lot more down there, particularly in October and November, and with a decent amount of rain in December. But even though it rains like all year round, it's not like it just pours down on you all day. Like if you've ever been to a tropical country, you may know what I mean. Like it'll rain like really hard for like 10 minutes and then out of nowhere, and then next hour it's like completely dry because of how hot it is. Anyway, like on the east side of the peninsula, I would say that the best time to go is from mid-January to April. Now the good news is the sea on that side is going to be warm no matter what. Now, on the west coast of the peninsula, where you can find the infamous Phuket, Phi Phi Islands, Krabi, and other notable beaches, the best time to go is from late December to March. Now, if you are planning to visit the northern side of Thailand, specifically Chiang Mai, you are overall going to experience much cooler weather compared to Bangkok, but the best months to go is between October and April, with December and January being the most pleasant weather. I definitely experienced it in January. It was nice and cool. But enough about the weather. Let's talk about the best time to go to Thailand if you love festivals. Now, I have not personally been to any festivals in Thailand, but when I lived in South Korea, the best part to me about living there was being able to partake on all the festivals, which I will talk about in a later video. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I still don't know what you're waiting for. Like, get to it and click the little bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Come on, girlfriend. So anyway, Thailand has a ton of festivals like a lot of the other Asian countries. There's a Lantern Festival that's usually in November. Chinese New Year Festival is pretty amazing as well and takes place either January or February. Also in February, there's this like 3-day flower festival. And here's my favorite that I heard about. April 13th to the 15th, the entire country pretty much participates in a huge water festival, which is going to be the biggest water fight you will ever participate in, no matter where you are in the country. Like, that's wild, right? Like, I might have to go one of these days just so I could throw some water balloons at some people. They also have the famous Monkey Banquet Festival where you pretty much feed the wild monkeys. They also have Buffalo Racing Festival, the Rocket Festival. Like, I could literally go on and on. But anyway, whenever you decide to go to Thailand, research if there are any festivals going on while you are there, or let your travel agent know that you're open to festivals and they will do the work for you. Now, if you are a huge fan of scuba diving, then of course you know that there are more optimal times to go diving because of the nature of the water and weather. Now, we want to make sure the sea is nice and calm for you and that the visibility is at its clearest. So if you plan to go diving on the East Coast, then you can pretty much go all year round. But on the West Coast, diving in the Andaman Sea in places like Phuket, Phi Phi Islands, Krabi, Khao Lak, that pronunciation is horrible, guys. Sorry. But you will want to go between November and April. There are a lot of marine parks you can go diving in. If you want me to post a video that dives deeper into scuba diving, pun intended, let me know in the comments. I got y'all. By the way, fun fact about me, I have not actually been cleared to go diving because I actually have an artificial eardrum in my left ear. I tried to go diving before and they gave me the questionnaire and I sadly got rejected because of my ear history. My eardrum actually burst when I was a kid and I had to get reconstructive surgery. I actually need a new one though because my hearing is not the greatest. But overall, Thailand is a great place to visit all year round, but it really depends on you and what kind of traveler you are. Some of you may not mind the rain or the heat. It really is up to you when you decide to go. If you want some help planning and booking your next adventure to Thailand, come on, talk to me. Book a free 15-minute consultation with me so we can talk about what you are looking for in your trip to Thailand and custom fit the best itinerary for you. The link is below in the description. Now, if you are not ready to talk just yet, that's okay. Like my Facebook page, Curly World Travel, in the meantime, and join my VIP group, Curly World Sky Club, where you can ask me anything you are curious about when it comes to travel. The link is below in the description. Curly World Sky Club will give you access to the travel scoop, expert advice, and exclusive deals and giveaways. You can also find me on Instagram at Curly World Travel. So make sure you also follow me on there as well. Next week's video is all about the top 7 things to pack while traveling with curly hair. So don't forget to subscribe and click that bell to be notified every time I post a new video about travel and traveling as a member of the Curl community. Now, like this video if you found it helpful and share this video with someone you want to go to Thailand with. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.